Ah! I don't know. People do this every day. It's taking me an eternity to make myself halfway presentable.
Oh, I don't know why you think you need it. You're beautiful the way you are.
Thank you, but it's not about beauty. Tiger has stripes. I have eyeliner.
Guyliner for the win there. Shadowhunters is the award-winning fan favorite, and it's returning to Freeform Monday. With us today, the man behind that guyliner, the beguiling, Harry Shum Jr. Welcome to ET Live. Good to see you again, man.
You too, man. You too. Thank you.
Look all buff and
no.
all sexy and stuff. First of all, I have a bone to pick with you, Harry, because Stomp the Yard.
Yes.
Step Up.
Yeah.
We're both dancers. I auditioned for both those movies and got cut, but you made them, and you were smashing in them, man. Congrats on everything that's going on.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's so cool to talk to another dancer and seeing, like, I mean, that's brutal. Like, during the audition, all that audition phase, it's crazy.
It's safe to say that my self-esteem was completely obliterated after those auditions. I never danced again. But on to Shadowhunters. It returns Monday, February 25th. Season 3B. These are the final episodes. Your character is so interesting, sexually fluid. You are Magnus Bane. You also won a People's Choice Award for Male TV Star at last year in 2018. So, I mean, let's talk about this character. Dive into it. What do you love about him?
I love, what I always say is this character that, you take it in a sci-fi realm, it's, hundreds of years old, he has magic, but underneath that is just a human being struggling to wear that mask sometimes that he has to put on. And I think, especially for this final hunt, what's incredible is you get to see him stripped away from his magic.
Right.
And that's something that he thought defined him. And to see, like, going through life, seeing if he can still be himself without this supernatural power.
Sure. You talk about these final episodes. We had a cliffhanger last time we saw the Shadowhunters. Now your dad Asmodeus, or your father, your dad, your dad Asmodeus is back. How is that relationship going to develop in these final episodes?
It's definitely going to unearth a lot of past things that he's been putting away, and I think that's what happens when a father comes and says, like, hey, I want a relationship with you after hundreds of years. It's going to take a toll on his emotions and also on his mental health. And along with that, he's going to give him kind of almost this ultimatum, which we're going to see in these final episodes.
Harry, with your character, do you have any input of where you want the character to go? I mean, playing him for these many episodes, you say, hey, I want to dive deeper into this storyline? They've done a brilliant job. Todd Slavkin and Darren Swimmer, they've come in and just said, like, look, we want to really dig deeper on this character, and they've just done a wonderful job of bringing in characters that really affect him, and then making the relationship with Alex stronger. But with this particular character, you can go to a lot of different places, right.
and I think they've gone the right direction.
Freeform, as you mentioned, has done a good job about representation on these shows, making sure that it mimics what young millennials and Gen Z are experiencing, again, with LGBTQ plus and things of that nature, but also the representation, Crazy Rich Asians. Mm-hmm. Huge hit in 2018. I saw it 5 times. Fantastic. Love seeing you in that. The sequel announced reportedly. What's up with that? Can you dish on what's next for the franchise?
Yeah, they're developing it right now. As you know, it's 3 wonderful books that they have based it on, adapted into what they've done an incredible job on the first one, and right now they're looking into making sure that they can live up to the first one, but mine the different stories and the different characters for the next couple ones. So I think it's going to be a little bit before we start that, but I'm really excited because it's a beautiful story and so many things that Kevin Kwan has put into this world that I think we have to explore.
And you yourself, you talk about exploring the story from Kevin Kwan. You've dived deep into the books and found a way to pull out and extrapolate.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I mean, there's so much crying and laughing, from reading those books. So to have that come to life, I think is something I'm really excited about, and also just to really play. I didn't get to play as much in the first one, obviously, but this second and third, I'm looking forward to playing with the rest of the cast.
Glee.
Yeah.
Come on, I can't have Harry Shum Jr. here at ET Live and not talk about Glee. Again, representation. Mike Chang's role, you were the quintessential Asian male heartthrob on TV for Glee. Were you aware of the impact you had on the community? And just for, again, that word, representation in its entirety?
No, I did, especially that time. I was young. I didn't know. I was just having fun, right? I was going on the stage and doing my thing. And then when you start seeing this impact that has happened, and people like fans coming out and say how important it was to see an Asian male that wasn't a stereotype, right? And to be able to dance and sing things that in the community usually is not, I guess, endorsed or pushed upon. And I think it's really incredible to go back and even seeing younger folks that are watching it now and binge watching it and have that same effect. It's really incredible.
I have every single soundtrack. Yeah, dude. I'm like crazy Glee fan, but you're gonna be a dad, Harry.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Harry Shum Jr. the dad.
Yeah.
You and your wife Shelby are expecting a newborn. How are you feeling, man? Like, I'm sure you're feeling excited, but like, really, how are you feeling?
It's coming closer. It's just becoming real now. Not that it wasn't real, but you the certain stages, the first 3 months, 6 months, it's like, oh yeah, it's coming. But now it's like, oh my gosh, it's like a month left, and we're just prepping everything that we need to do so everything can be focused on the baby. But she's been so great. It's really incredible to learn about. What the pregnancy is and
Mama's class and all that.
Yeah, and also the strength. Not to get too TMI, but like the organs moving everywhere. It's just like if a man did that right now, I'd be like on the floor crying. So she's like a superhero to me.
Do you want your child to venture into showbiz? How do you feel about that?
Look, I think luckily I've learned a lot through this process, and I'll continue to learn a lot. So, to me, it's just passing it down, the tools that hopefully that she takes on, and then she can make those decisions when it comes time.
Right. God, if I could be you when I grew up, Harry, I am not worthy. Harry Shum Jr., always a pleasure, man. Congratulations on everything. Shadowhunters returns this Monday, February 25th on Freeform. You are welcome back anytime here, and we need to have a dance-off so I can prove to people, the producers, that I can dance.
Yeah,
they don't believe it,
we both tall. We can do it.